Papoose
Remy,
was a good
Massachusetts and
man
Papoose
from
were
what
once
I see.
celebrated as one of the most
I
admired
wish I
couples
had a
in the
good man
entertainment
like
world.
Papoose.
Their love story
Women might
embodied
not
loyalty,
want
commitment, and strength, serving as a shining example of how a relationship could endure through even the toughest of times. Despite facing years of public scrutiny and personal hardships, they became one of Hollywood's most resilient couples. Their connection seemed unbreakable, especially after navigating through adversity together. They triumphed over the challenge of Remy's incarceration and built a life united through it all. However, recent events have dramatically shifted the public's perception, turning their once idyllic relationship into a turbulent narrative of betrayal, heartache, and unexpected twists. To understand this shift, it's worth revisiting the foundation of their story. Remy, Massachusetts and Papoose had been together for over 15 years, a rare feat in the celebrity world. Their bond wasn't just another celebrity romance, it was a relationship that captured the admiration of many, standing as an example of enduring love in an industry often marked by fleeting connections. The public nature of Remy, Massachusetts and Papoose's relationship, combined with the hardships they faced together, made their love story captivating. When Remy was sentenced to prison for a shooting in 2008, their story gained even more attention, not just because of the conviction, but because of how Papoose stood by her during her 6-year sentence. They became the symbol of enduring Black love, admired for their strength and resilience. Papoose's loyalty was beyond measure. His support for Remy during her time in prison went far beyond what anyone might expect from a partner. One of the most memorable acts of his devotion was when he secretly smuggled a skeleton key into the prison to maintain their connection. Even though he was banned from visiting her for 6 months, he returned to her side the moment the restriction was lifted, showing just how deep his commitment ran. Papoose's devotion to Remy went far beyond what most people could ever expect. Even while she was serving her prison sentence, he proposed to her, proving that his love was strong enough to survive the toughest of times. Despite being separated for years, they made a conscious effort to nurture their bond. When Remy was released in 2014, they continued to strengthen their relationship. By 2018, they had welcomed their daughter, Reminisce, and blended their family's Papoose with 3 children from previous relationships and Remy with one of her own. To the outside world, their lives seemed like the perfect picture of happiness and family, but in 2019, cracks began to show. The first sign of trouble came in June when Remy didn't publicly wish Papoose a happy Father's Day, something she had always done before, celebrating him as a loving father and husband. This small but noticeable omission led fans to wonder if something was wrong. Papoose shared a photo with his children to celebrate the day, but curiously, Remy was nowhere to be seen in the picture. Family is everything, and when things started to seem off between Remy and Papoose, fans couldn't help but wonder what was really going on. Speculation grew when rumors surfaced that Remy had cheated on Papoose with rapper Eazy the Block Captain. These rumors were especially shocking because Papoose and Eazy ran in similar circles. For Remy to be accused of betraying Papoose with someone so close to his own network felt like a devastating blow. Fans were stunned, unable to fathom that someone as loyal and devoted as Papoose could be hurt in such a public way. The situation only escalated when, according to reports, Papoose allegedly confronted Eazy at an industry event. Eyewitnesses claimed the encounter turned violent, with Papoose knocking Eazy out cold. In an attempt to save face, Eazy denied the incident, claiming it never happened and that people were just spreading rumors. He even took to social media to vent his frustration, but by then, the damage had already been done. Fans were buzzing, and the drama was all anyone could talk about. The rumors of infidelity, combined with Papoose's silence on the matter, only fueled suspicions that there might be some truth to the allegations, while Eazy tried to move past it. Remy took a different approach. Rather than directly addressing the rumors, she tweeted that the claims about her and Eazy had been exaggerated, but she never fully denied the affair. This lack of clear denial left many wondering if there was more to the story. Papoose's silence throughout it all was especially striking. For a man who had always stood by Remy, his unwillingness to speak up now seemed significant. As time passed, the infidelity rumors began to die down, but they never truly disappeared. They flared up once again in a completely unexpected way during a rap battle between Remy, Eazy, and another rapper, GTI. Things quickly escalated when Gotti publicly accused Remy of cheating on Papoose. The crowd reacted strongly to the accusation, reigniting the rumors that had been lingering for so long. It wasn't just a moment of tension, it was a public clash that stirred up everything all over again. The situation took an even darker turn when Gotti publicly ripped into Remy, accusing her of betraying a man who had always had her back, especially during her time in prison. He made it clear that Papoose had been loyal to Remy for years, only for her to throw all that support away. But what truly shocked everyone was Eazy's response. Rather than denying the affair, he almost seemed to confirm it, openly admitting that there was no secret about what had happened between him and Remy. His casual attitude toward the whole thing left fans stunned. Throughout all of this, Remy remained silent. She didn't try to defend herself or deny the allegations, and her silence spoke volumes. It was as if she wasn't even making an effort to push back against the accusations. After the rap battle, Remy was interviewed about the situation. When asked about the rumors, she brushed them off as if they were no big deal. Instead of denying or addressing the affair, her nonchalant response made fans question the truth of the allegations. It seemed as though Remy had accepted the rumors, leaving many to wonder if there was some truth behind them. Remy's silence in the face of the allegations made it seem like she wasn't bothered enough to address them. At the same time, Papoose stayed quiet as well. His usual protective nature toward Remy was completely absent. He didn't come to her defense or offer any kind of public support as the scandal unfolded. For a man who had always been so loyal and dedicated to his wife, his silence felt particularly significant. Fans couldn't help but wonder if Papoose had finally reached his breaking point and was silently processing the betrayal on his own. Then came a surprising turn of events. Instead of reflecting on the betrayal or staying focused on himself, Papoose moved on quickly and began dating a younger woman. Reports soon emerged suggesting that this new girlfriend might even be pregnant with his child. Fans were left stunned by how fast Papoose had moved on from Remy, and the news of a potential pregnancy only added to the shock. Meanwhile, Remy appeared to be struggling with the aftermath. Rumors started circulating that she was doing everything she could to win Papoose back, with sources claiming she had been reaching out to him in an attempt to mend their broken relationship. Remy was reportedly so shaken by the breakup that she even threatened to confront Papoose's new girlfriend, claiming she was ready to fight for what she believed was rightfully hers. These actions showed just how deeply the split had affected her. Despite her efforts to repair the relationship, Papoose appeared resolute in moving forward. He seemed more focused on co-parenting with Remy while also building a new life with his new partner. The possibility of reconciliation with Remy seemed distant for him. His priority now was to start fresh, free from the feelings of betrayal that had clouded his past relationship. This left Remy in a tough spot. She had spent years publicly supporting Papoose, and their relationship was often seen as a model of loyalty and commitment. To see it crumble due to her own infidelity was a painful reality. Yet, her actions following the breakup made it clear that she wasn't ready to let go. Remy struggled to come to terms with the very public end of her marriage, and she had a hard time coping with the aftermath of her choices and the intense fallout that followed. As the drama continues to unfold, it's clear that the tension between Papoose and Remy is far from over. The once idyllic couple that everyone admired has now become the focus of a very public spectacle. Fans are left wondering whether there's any chance for reconciliation or if Papoose has truly moved on for good. Both Remy and Papoose are now trying to navigate their personal lives amidst the turmoil, but it's uncertain if they'll ever find their way back to each other. What was once viewed as the ultimate love story in Hollywood has transformed into a painful example of betrayal and heartbreak. The swift collapse of their marriage has sparked questions about whether love can truly survive in such a toxic environment, especially when the betrayal stems from a relationship built on loyalty and sacrifice. Whether they'll be able to rebuild what they had or move on for good remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: everyone is watching closely.